Well, welcome once again. We're so happy that we have this opportunity to have Jim Meyer come once a month. We're so grateful to have this devotional time in music for the beloved. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Jim.
All right, well, I'll give you a little background to this first song. I had no, um, I had no idea I was going to sing this song uh, until this morning when I woke up and went to YouTube, and there one of the first selections was "Names of Love," which I made a DVD of and recorded maybe 10 or 12 or 14 years ago, and it was my desire at the time to put to music as many names of God, or names of love, as another term I use, then, from not only Hindu and Muslim and Christian and Jewish, but also Chinese and Taoist and American Indian, and as many forms of the names of love that I could put in a song. And when the recording was done and was put on a CD, Bob Fredericks in India emailed me and said, "Let's make a video of this." And I said, "Great," because I think it turned out to be about 30 minutes long, and so it was a perfect half-hour meditation on not only all the wonderful holy names of love, which Baba says when you repeat, you make a direct connection to that source. So that's very important. Not only that, but I incorporated the Avatar, 7 names of the Avatar that we know of in this time frame, going back to Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, and Meher Baba. And I also connected the wonderful 7 names of God that Meher Baba gave us. And in the recording, I actually made it 8 names of God because I added Baba's name, which I thought was only appropriate since it was talking about the names of love. So I'm stalling here to try to get to 11 o'clock. But since I don't have much more to say about this, we'll go ahead and do it. And let's start the Shruti box. In all Indian music, they generally have a drone which picks up the major notes of the scale of the song that you're about to play. So this one, for example, has these are in the major notes of that scale. You can go to minors. You hear that change? And then you can go to another where the minor's on the first, which I like too. Okay. Hari, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Buddha, Shiva Brahm, Hare Jesus, Allah Sham, Meher Baba, Baba Jan. Hari, 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 Hari Napi, Hari God, Jehovah, Sai Kutubir Shad, Zoroaster, Narayan, Meher Baba, Tajuddin, Hari, 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 Hari Nanak, Shamsi Tabriz, Ramakrishna, Hari Hafiz, Jalaluddin, Upazni, Meher Baba, Kabirji, Hari, 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 Hare Yahweh, Hare Lao Tzu, Hare Ramana, Hare Vishnu, Mahavira, Hari Taran, Meher Baba, Ganesha, Hari, Hari, Hari. Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Meher Baba. 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 Meher Baba, Avatar, Lord of Love, Parvardigar, Preserver, Protector of everyone. Meher Baba, Father, Son, Meher Baba, God and friend, without beginning, without end, beyond compare and duality. Meher Baba, divinity. Who can measure you? Who can measure you? Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Meher Baba. 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 Hari Para, Matumala, Huramazda, Gada Yazadan, Baba Hu. Hari, 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 Hari Chisti, Paramhansa, Hari Kalyan, Nirvikalpalam, Kwaja Kazir, Messiah, Meher Baba, Premashaka, Meher Baba, never born, without color, expression, form, attributeless, beyond our grasp. Meher Baba, here at last. Meher Baba, limitless, beyond imagination or concepts. You're eternal, you never die. Meher Baba, in each heart's sigh. Who can measure you? Who can measure you? Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Meher Baba. 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 Hari, Hari, Hari. Hare Paramatma and Allah, Ahura Mazda, God, yes, done. Meher Baba, Allahu, Meher Baba, in me and you. Hari, 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 Hari Gani, Mahatattva, Holy of Holies, Milarepan, Padabrahma, Maharasul, Meher Baba, Mukamil, Meher Baba, purest wine, none can see you but with eyes divine. You always were and ever will be, Meher Baba, ever free. Meher Baba, everywhere, beyond all things, yet always there, in the firmament and in the depths. Meher Baba, manifest. Who can measure you? Who can measure you? Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Meher Baba. 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 Hari Param, Matumala, Huramasta, Gada Yazadan, Baba. All right. Okay, so this next song is by the wonderful Francis Brabazon, and I wonder, I could probably use this let's try this in a minor key. because this melody is taken from a raga. I'm going to put this a little lower, just so it has a hint of it. This is called Singing Dust. Of course, Francis always likes to talk about dust. To become dust at the feet of the Master. Dust has no mind, has no personality. It just goes where the Master, it swirls when the Master walks by. There's many other images that Francis uses with the word dust. And this is one version called Singing Dust. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures, except that of dust, are mere pretense. In each grain of dust, there is every form of precious stone. In each grain of dust, the seed of poetry has been sown. Dust awaits but a drop of spilt wine to give it voice. When compared with its singing, all other music is just noise. When the lover's lips have become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note that is sung. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures, except that of dust, are mere pretense. Ah, who can set out on this terrible journey into nothing, even with the promise of eventual union with everything? Oh, brothers and sisters, do not listen to any tale about love's recompenses. This journey is only for those who are bereft of their senses. When the lover's lips have become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note that is sung. Oh, everything is good, but nothing makes any sense, and all postures, except that of dust, are mere pretense. Everything is solid, but no thing has permanence, just like in a dream. Eyes and lips that I've cherished appear as bright bubbles on a stream. The best built palaces are but camps for one night, and the finest wrought art is but a moment's delight. When the lover's lips had become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note being sung. Everything is good, but nothing makes any sense, and all postures except that of dust are mere pretense. Another one by Francis. Francis is so great. I mean, a common man cannot write this stuff. No common human being can possibly write this stuff. This is a veiled, illumined being writing this stuff. This is right on par with any other mystical poetry ever written, ever recorded. You have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved. The beloved is all in all. Well, each song is sufficient in itself, whether or not by others it is heard. All songs are but reflections of one song. Beloved Baba, that is your singing word. For you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. Every heart reflects the divine beloved, but the true lover of God is he who would shatter his own heart mirror and set the beloved free. Oh, Baba, you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. Oh, millions of times, beloved Baba, you have come to us and sung your original song, saying the beloved is all in all, and to him alone does the earth and you belong. For you have come all the way from your beyond state to to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. And though we sing from now until time's end, we will be no more than a band of minstrels playing a one-night stand before your door. Baba, you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. The beloved is all in all. So we've heard from the poets Francis Brabazon and Jimmy Boy Meyer. This comes from the supreme poet Meher Baba at the end of God Speaks, which is the most complete explanation of the evolution and involution of consciousness in very fine and minute detail. At the end of this treatise of consciousness, Meher Baba says, God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized. God cannot be discussed or understood. God can only be lived. There is no other explanation to the vast alpha omegas of philosophies, religions, theories, science, physics. There's nothing that compares to this. So I'm just going to repeat this in song for you. God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. right, another great poet of Meyer Baba's, one of my personal favorites, is Malcolm Schloss. You see these wonderful films of Baba on Harmon on Hudson, and you see Malcolm there in 1931, who was married to Jean Adriel, who wrote the Avatar. Then again, we see Malcolm Schloss in The Three Incredible Weeks in 1954. And previous to his meeting with Baba, he wrote and published a few books of poetry. And after, of course, he published many books of poetry. Meher Baba actually commissioned Malcolm Schloss to put out a very thin volume of poetry called Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality. I had the great honor to work with Bob Brown in putting a few of those to music, and then after Bob passed away, I finished up the project. And it was produced here in Spruce Pine, or in Little Switzerland, North Carolina, by Bill Simzik, one of the most famous record producers in the world, the man who did all of the Eagles productions. 1977 Producer of the Year, Grammy Award winner, my golfing partner, and Baba just put us together to put Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality to music with extremely limited funds. If you haven't listened to that, it's I just listened to it recently, and I could sing back then, so I thought it was pretty good. This song, I'm giving you this big introduction to Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality by Malcolm Schloss, who passed away right after the Three Incredible Weeks in 1954, on his way back from India, after spending 3 wonderful weeks with his beloved. That's the perfect way to go, by the way. If you're designing your own passing, spending 3 weeks with the Avatar of the Age and then passing away is just, I can't think of much better. Anyway, giving this big introduction about Ways to Attain, this is a song that is not included in that collection of poetry. It's in another one of his books, and it's a poem that he calls Union. Just love this, so anyway. My lovely one, sing to me till time is done, and make the sky your music book, the stars your notes, and never look to earth to see. If I am there, I shall be with you in the air. My lovely one, sing to me till I am done. My lovely one, sing to me till I am done, till time is gone and space has fled, and thoughts of separateness are dead, until the flame of pure white fire wells us together and lifts us higher, until we know that we are one, and everything and I are done. My lovely one, my lovely one, sing to me till I am done. Live in me, my heart, your home, till only you exist alone. Devour me, flesh and bone, to you are all that is known. My lovely one, whom I adore, sing to me till I am no more. Let's just check to make sure it's in tune. We're having some very windy, cold weather here, so it's kind of cold in the room.
That was a lovely song, Jim. Thank you so much.
I'll have to teach that one to you when I see you in Myrtle Beach.
I'd love it.
Get yourself a capo for your dulcimer if you have it.
I got one.
Good. Put it on the first fret. You're in the minor. Knock yourself out. Oh, mine, stupid mine, keep on running on all the time, building worlds that only bind, keeping me from going home, keeping me from going home. Oh, mine, stupid mine, keeping me deaf, dumb, and blind, interfering with truth sublime, keeping me from my own, keeping me from my own. Oh, mine, you're such a cool operator, making the world seem so actually there. Oh, mine, what a cruel manipulator, creating reality out of thin air. Oh, mine, stupid mine, so damn devious and so unkind. I'm just waiting for you to unwind so I can get back home. I wanna get back home. Oh, mine, you're such a tricky instigator, sculpting a universe from Sanskaric dust. Oh, mine, you're the supreme agitator. Here is hoping that soon you'll go bust. Oh, mine, stupid mine, keep on working on overtime. Nothing in you I want to find. You're keeping me from my home. You're keeping me from my home. Oh, mine, you're such a cool operator, making this world seem so actually there. Oh, mine, what a cruel manipulator, creating reality out of thin air. Oh, mine, stupid mind. Keep on running on all the time, building worlds that only bind, and keeping me from going home. You're keeping me from going home. Keeping me from going home. I wrote that last song. I wrote this song. In a Sahavas I did about, I guess, 3 years ago or 2 years ago in England, in London. This was the most popular song. I don't know what it says about the English people, but here we go. Oh, listen up, people, I've been told the streets of heaven are paved with gold. There's houses of diamonds, trees of silk, rivers flowing with honey and milk. It's heaven. Everybody's singing and dancing in bliss. There's no death, no hunger, no prejudice. You live forever in the sight of God. Everything's easy, 'cause nothing is hard. It's heaven. Oh, the men get virgins, the women get studs. Your bodies are perfect, and everyone's in love. You never get hungry, got that manna on tap. There's beautiful music, there ain't no rap. It's heaven. There's robes of gold, crowns of jewels. Everyone's a genius, there ain't no fools. The weather is gorgeous, the sun is hot. The beaches are pearly, just pick your spot. It's heaven. Well, everybody thinks exactly like you. There's no disagreements, there's no stuff to work through. There's no stock markets, no inflation, no war. You don't have to work, what are you waiting for? It's heaven. Well, you don't have to suffer, your body don't sweat. There's no indigestion and no toilet. Your teeth are perfect, and so's your skin. Your only concern is how to get in heaven. We may have to atone for that one. You know, we are going to atone for that one. This is, I like to always say that this is my, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's pretty close to being my absolute favorite discourse by Mayor Baba. It appears as the first discourse in the Everything and the Nothing. It is beautifully written. It is perfect in every way. This is called The Lover and the Beloved. God is love, and love must love, and to love there must be a beloved. But since God is existence, infinite and eternal, there's no one for him to love but himself. And in order to love himself, he must imagine himself as the beloved, whom he as the lover imagines he loves. Oh, 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 beloved and lover implies separation, and separation creates longing, and longing causes search. And the wider and the more intense the search, the greater the separation, and the more terrible the longing. Oh, 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 when longing is most intense, separation is complete. And the purpose of separation, which was that love might experience itself as lover and beloved, is fulfilled. And union follows. And when union is attained, the lover knows that he himself was all along the beloved whom he loved and desired union with, and all the impossible situations he overcame were obstacles which he himself had placed in the path to himself. Oh, 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 to attain union is so impossibly difficult because it's impossible to become what you already are. Union is nothing other than knowledge of oneself as the only one. Oh, oh, oh.
Beautiful, Jim.
Thank you. All right, here's a song I don't do a lot of. Great Francis Brabazon. This comes from his collection of poems. I guess it was edited posthumously, called The Beloved is All in All. And this is called Kill the Mind. I'm going to send this out to Big Al, because Big Al needs to kill the mind. All right. Nothing into nothing, and a chasm created by grief. Pour wine, beloved, for your lovers, lest I strain their belief. Drunkenness is the only effective and lasting mind cure. Only he who has drained the beloved's cup can be called pure. Kill the mind so that the ears of the heart can listen and hear, so that the heart's lips can kiss the truth and its song be free from fear. Oh, kill the mind which has caused us every color and shade of shame, and the best weapon for its slaying is our beloved's name. Oh, man is born of the dark wave, so he is always seafaring. But to take the way to the beloved's door needs greater daring. We have crept shoreward for 1 billion years, brother. Would it not be our crime if now we did not break free from the wave and await our beloved's grace time? For name singers who prefer song and silence to weeping and wailing, God's tears have already flooded the chasm. They await only God's whim for sailing. Oh, kill the mind which has caused us every color and shade of shame, and the best weapon for the slaying is our beloved's name. See what else we got for you here. Another Francis Bravazon. Do I capo on this? This is minor. Let me see what we got. All right, so Francis was very clear about allowing name singers. That's what he calls musicians who praise Baba, name singers. He gave us permission to write our own melodies to his poems. And as an extension of that, I believe he has allowed us to add minor choruses. So this is one where I added a minor chorus to it. Since it is our beloved's breath which sustains the creation, no man has yet uttered a love speech without his beloved's permission. And since every heart is a cup which the beloved fills with wine, no man may refuse the chance of cup passing, nor one decline. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. Since with one glance our beloved put light into all eyes, why dig in the dark of the earth or seek in black space for paradise? The beloved has hidden all knowledge in a lock of hair. Only sight of his glorious face can give certainty and end despair. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. Beloved God-man has wrapped the real in a veil of silence, and even the lowest heaven cannot be taken by violence. Ask the way to Lover's Lane and enter there soft-footed. And when you reach the beloved's door, do not knock, but stand there tree-rooted. Sing J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. Till he sends for you and asks kindly your name and where you belong. Then offer him your eyes for flowers and your lips as your song. For since it is our beloved's breath which sustains the creation, no man yet has uttered a love speech without his beloved's permission. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved gone. J, Meher Baba, J, beloved God. All right, I think we've exhausted dulcimer songs for now. And now what shall we do? Shall we?
Jim, there's been one request, if you would maybe find time for Ocean of Love.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes. All these songs are the ocean of love.
Very good answer.
Thank you. All right. right, this is by Hafez, Mayor Baba's favorite poet. This is called All My Pleasure. Oh, my pleasure is to sip wine from my beloved's lip. I have gained the utmost bliss. God alone be praised for this. Fate, my old and stubborn foe, never let my darling go. Give my mouth the golden wine, and those lips incarnadine. Clerics bigoted for God, and elders who have lost the road. These fools have made a tale of us, saying we're drunken sots and bibulous. And let the ascetic's life be dim. I will nothing have of him. And if monks pious be, God forgive their piety. Oh, beloved, what have I to say of my grief when you're away? Save with tears and scalding eyes, and 1,000 burning sighs. Let no infidel behold all the bitterness untold. The cypress knows to see your grace, and the jealous moon to view your face. It is yearning for your kiss that has wrought in Hafez this, that no more has he in care for nightly lectures and morning prayer. For all my pleasure is to sip wine from my beloved's lip. Oh, I have gained the utmost bliss. Baba alone be praised for this. Hey, Joe, is the classical guitar, I'm playing a very little classical guitar. Is it loud enough?
Yes.
Okay, good. good. Because it doesn't have a lot of, it just doesn't have a lot of volume. I heard Ruthie do this song, and this is a song I wrote, 40 years ago, called The Lovers. And I remember Ruthie doing a nice version of this. And I think it's the only version, I've never heard anybody else do it. Good song, though. They travel on the rivers, they travel on the rails, they travel in the air and on the sea. They travel the long distances through valleys and through vales to finally rest at their beloved's feet. To finally rest at their beloved's feet. Now some of them are beggars, and some of them are kings, but most of them are somewhere in between. And sometimes they get lonely in their wanderings, but still they're ever driven by the dream. They're the seekers, they're the pilgrims, they're the lovers, they're the children. Well, they find their ways to places even wise men fear to tread. They enter realms where few have ever been. And they're hopeless and helpless and far less alive than dead. Yet the rest of their journey lies within. They sing songs of the new life, inviting calamities. They shun all worldly hopes, lusts, greeds, and fears. And their melody is suffering, and they seek only to please God, 'cause the music of surrender is all God hears. Their companions, they're fearless, they're comrades, and they're peerless. They worship at an altar no church or mosque can hold. Their prayers are often sighs of love's sweet sad tale. And they worship a beloved whose beauty is untold, but whose face is hidden deep behind self's veil. Oh, the lovers love with passion, the lovers love with heat, and they wear their open hearts upon their sleeves. They hurl their reckless bodies headlong down Love Street, and never do they look to see who grieves. They're the fire, he's the ocean. They desire his devotion. In the beginningless beginning, when time and space were not, the infinite existence was asleep. And somewhere in that everywhere, there hatched an amazing plot for God to awaken from his slumber deep. And from beginningless beginnings came lovers like you and me to travel through the valleys and the vales. Our journey is in awakening to God's infinity, so God himself finds pleasure in love's sweet sad tales. He's awakening in his lovers. Their hearts are breaking when they're uncovered.
Thank you, Jim. One of my favorite songs. Love it.
Oh, good, good. Thank you.
It's a good song, Jim. I like it too.
Praise indeed. Thank you. I'm here for the praise. Or is that the prize?
No, singing eternal praises. Stick with that.
All right, one of my most requested songs. I will never leave you, on this you can depend. I'll be always with you in ways you cannot comprehend. Let not your hearts be troubled by the things that pass your eyes. This world is made of shadows. Your mind learn to disguise. I will never leave you. On this you must believe. No matter where you're going, no matter where your path may lead. Let not your souls be weary by this constant veil of tears. You know I'll be there waiting. When the clouds all disappear, I will always love you in darkness and in light. We'll always be together. You'll never ever leave my side. Let not your hearts be troubled by things that pass your eyes. This world is made of shadows that your mind learned to disguise. And I will never leave you. 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 Okay. Well, when I first heard Bill Cliff's version of this Francis Brabazon poem, which I understand is #1, literally the first poem in Dust I Sing. When I first heard Bill Cliff's version of this, it was clear that it was inspired. So I hope to do it some justice here. We have waited all night for you, and now the dawn is come. From distant places we came, there can be no returning home. There can be no returning home. We know that it is morning, because of the dawn's cool fingers upon our hot eyelids. We can hear her sweet singers, and we hear her sweet singers. Well, we cannot be sure now whether it was our own yearning that expected you, or you promised. It matters not in this burning. It matters not in this burning. For we've waited all night for you, and now the dawn has come. From distant places we came, can be no returning home. No, there can be no returning home. Neither have we your brightness, nor will we behold the new day, for we've lost our eyes in the darkness and are adrift on tears' waves' way. We're blind, witless wretches whose song the wind carries with a seagull's cry. Bold fellows, brave enough to leave home, but not daring enough to die. We're not daring enough to die, 'cause we've waited all night for you. Now the dawn is come. From distant places we came. There can be no returning home. No, there can be no returning home. But still we are wrapped in a glory to all other men denied. For we once touched the hem of your garment. That is our spirit's pride. Yes, that is our spirit's pride. What is it to us that somewhere the world's sun will presently rise? Sometime this darkness of nowhere will be lit by the light of your eyes. Everything will one day be lit by the light of your eyes. Now we've waited all night for you, and now the dawn is come. From distant places we all came, and there can be no returning home. There can be no returning home. This is a Don Williams song. I didn't practice it or even look at it, but we'll try it anyway. Well, I don't believe the cynics claim that paradise cannot be gained. Don't believe the price of fame, the need of both praise and blame, that right is right and left is wrong, that north and south can't get along, that east is east and west is west, and being first is always best. But I believe in love, I believe in friendship, I believe in forgiveness, and Baba, I believe in you. Well, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregate. I like to think of God as love. He's down below, he's up above. He's all things and everywhere. He knows all things and truly cares. And I'm an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am, but I believe in love. I believe in music. I believe in kindness. And Baba, I believe in you. Well, I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. Oh, Baba, it's so true that I believe in you. Well, I don't believe religion knows more than a heart that grows and flows in need of truth and certainty, that God is one reality, that union's false, not meant to be, that death is life's finality, that everything is cut and dry, compassion is in short supply. I believe in love, I believe in remembrance, I believe in the names of God, and Baba, I believe in you. I believe in love, I believe in music, I believe in kindness, and Baba, I believe in you. Well, I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a great thing. Oh, Baba, it's so true that I believe in you. 'Cause I believe in love, I believe in chanting, I believe in silence, and Baba, I believe in you. I believe in love, I believe in the mandali, I believe in the masters, and Baba, I believe in you.
Great Baba song.
Yeah, change the words to some of it. But we do that. All right. All right, let's do a Josephine Esther Ross poem. Of course, most of you know. If Ann's here, I don't know if Ann's here, but Josephine
He's
Esther.
here.
Oh, good. Well, Ann, this is for you. Her mom, Josephine Esther Ross, was a great poet and one of the very young, early followers of Mayor Baba in America. And can't get any better than that. So, This is a poem that's called Worship. Oh, let me light a candle on the altar of my Lord, and kneel and bow my head and contemplate His word. And as the incense rises and wreathes the candle flame, let me worship at the shrine of His most blessed name, of His most blessed name. And though I am unworthy to receive His grace, oh, let me lift the veil that hides His most blessed face. Oh Lord, let me gaze in rapture upon that which Thou art, and feel the bliss of union with Thy most sacred heart, with Thy most sacred heart. And if You will accept me, my joy would be complete, for I would yield my very self at Your most blessed feet. Oh, the temple bells are chiming, high and sweet and clear. Oh, heart, bow down in worship. My Lord is here. Oh, my Lord is here. Oh, my Lord's right here. All right. I've got Well, we'll do this. I think we'll do this. This is the debut of me singing this song. This is, I'm following the lead of Mayor Baba with this music. My experience of the last few months is that I get a melody in my head, and so that's the new song of the day. So this one was yesterday. I didn't have one this morning because I was getting ready for this concert, and there were so many songs to do. But this is a Bob Dylan tune. It's certainly a Bob Dylan tune. I have kind of gone at the words. But this is the famous Forever Young. May God bless and keep us always. May his wishes all come true. May we always remember Baba and let his compassion see us through. And may we build a ladder to his star and climb on every rung, and may we stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May we stay forever young. May we seek to become righteous. May we reflect the true. May we always know our Savior and see the light of Baba's view. And may we strive to be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may we stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May we stay forever young. May our hearts always be busy repeating Lord Mayor Baba's name. May we always hold his daman for the duration of his game. May our hearts always be joyful. May Baba's song always be sung. May we stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May we stay forever young. May we contemplate the silence of our beloved's holy form, and may we recognize his presence in the calm and in the storm. May we still our minds in wonder that the Avatar has come, and may we stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May we stay forever young. Another Josephine Esther Ross, Ann. My love belongs to all the world and not alone to me. Oh, love, will you not take my heart and fill it full of thee? My love has duties everywhere, no matter where he goes. My thoughts will be as close to him as perfume to a rose. But oh, what bitter sorrow, never my love to see, whose life belongs to all the world and not alone to me. Yea, some may see him daily and rest beneath his wing, but I can only long for him and these poor verses sing. Someday I know that he will come on wings of light to me, and we shall dwell united throughout eternity. Oh, love, what bliss, what anguish, that I belong to thee, whose beauty shines for all the world and not alone for me. This is another Francis Brabazon song. I like to say this is a very cinematic, it creates a visual image that I just find very appealing. This is from In Dust I Sing. It's the 97th guzzle. And I call it This Morning. This morning, the dust in Love Street was a stream of flags, and every scrubby beggar had shaved and patched up his rags. For last night, word went through the street that set all afire. For tomorrow the Master will satisfy all our heart's desires. Some idiots had dashed off to the surrounding towns to round up all the down at heels singers and clowns. And by the time I got to the wine shop, there was a queue a mile long, each with an enamel mug in hand, which he knuckled as a gong. Well, the musicians and the singers were belting out a round, but the sweetest music was the wine jar's gurgling sound. The beloved master's face outshone the rising sun, and his eyes were seas in which was drowned all the sin we'd done. And from daybreak to day closed, the thirsty beggars filed by, and some drank and some shouted and some passed out on a sigh. For this morning the dust in Love Street was a stream of flags, and every scrubby beggar had shaved and patched up his rags.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I love that one too.
Yeah. Somebody's got some action going on in their house. Let's see. Well, it says A. I can't do A. Let me see. This is a song that I used to listen to a lot when I lived it with Laura Delavigne in Briarcliff. The good old days when I wasn't married, I didn't have any money. I was working on the Mayor's Center, and I was just as happy as a pig rootin' and you know what. You know, I had a chance to stay at that, but nobody's ever accused me of being bright. This was, we'd listen to George Beverly Shea, record of George Beverly Shea, the longtime singer for Billy Graham. And George Beverly Shea, of course, got this song from the great Paul Robeson. So Baba used to listen to Paul Robeson, and Baba listened to this song called Deep River. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campgrounds. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, to that promised land where all is peace? Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, when I get to heaven, I shall take my seat and lay all my burdens at Jesus' feet. Oh, deep, deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, when I reach my beloved, we shall become one, and eternally I shall praise him for all he has done. Oh, deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campgrounds. Another Josephine Esther Ross song, my favorite of hers. I wish this for everybody. Let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, that God's... I'm going to do this in a... I love this song, so I'm too low. So we'll do a... Let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, that God's great wisdom may descend, enlightening mankind. We cannot hear the still small voice that ever seeks to guide us. We cannot sense the shining ones who ever stand without a daily strife, and have no leisure to enjoy God's proffered gift of life. The quiet thought, the loving heart, the silence of repose, the healing of a kindly word, the fragrance of the rose. Oh, the sky at dawn, the stars at night, these are but gentle things, yet knowing them, we become aware of passing angels' wings. So let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, so that God Himself may descend to heal and bless mankind. All right, let's get the ukuleles out. Let's see, I got a ukulele right here. This is the love ukulele. See, it says love on the ukulele. All right. I'll be with you in a moment. All right. Thank you, Meher Baba, for everything you do. Thank you for your kindness and compassion true, for all your years of suffering, so this world be born anew. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your patience and your grace. Thank you for the pleasures of your beautiful, sweet face. Thank you for your silence, ever fresh and ever new. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your friendship and your trust. Thank you for your strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust. Thank you for your circle, the Avataric crew. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for making life so clear. Thank you for your discourses that define this gross sphere. Thank you for giving each and every one of us a clue. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your daily companionship. Thank you for your wisdom, for being infinitely hip. Thank you for your presence in everything we do. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. This is a John Hartford song. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to roam. That makes me think about you every moment when my heart becomes your home. And it's knowing you're not shackled by the ego and the mind, and by all illusions creation can define. That keeps you in the heartstream by the rivers of my memory, holding my dear Baba ever always on my mind. It's not clinging to sanskaras that will keep me separated from your goal, or trying to be something that I'm not in the pure warmth of your soul. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or be clinging when I walk along life's pathways and find that you're moving with me, Baba, on the rivers of my memory that keeps you ever always on my mind. Though false ideas and life's fears and the junkyards of the mind can come between us, and some meaningless impressions can stake their claims upon my wavering awareness, and I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and illusion's sun might burn me till I am blind. But not to where I cannot see you, beloved Baba, always with me, residing forever, always on my mind. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to roam. That makes me think about you every moment when my heart becomes your home. And it's knowing that you're not shackled by the ego and the mind, and by all the illusions creation can define, that keeps you in the heartstream by the rivers of my memory, holding my dear Baba ever always on my mind. All right, we're gonna end with this. I know Rosalie's been very patient waiting for this song.
Don't be reading my mind, Jim.
What's that?
Don't be reading my mind.
I'm reading some other thoughts. Wait, they're coming to me now. Oh my goodness gracious. Rosalie, you're going to have to say 30 Hail Marys.
I warned you. I warned you.
If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. If you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. And if you want, I will join you on life's highway. If you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest, in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. If you want, you can daily surrender all your mind and all your heart. If you want, you can sing songs so tender that the gates of heaven will surely part. And if you want, I will be your beloved in times of crisis, in days of bliss. And if you want, I will offer you my homestead. I'll prepare you for the divine kiss. If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest, in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. Jai Baba, everybody. We can open it up, unmute people, and if anybody wants to say something or ask me something.
Jai Baba, that was lovely. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Jim, that was beautiful. Thanks.
Right.
Thank you, Jim.
Jai Baba, Jimmy boy. Wonderful.
All right, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Thank you, Jim. Jai Baba. Great concert.
Truly.
Haley, Jimmy, I'm with Haley, and she got to hear you too. So she's thankful.
Hey, Mommy.
Here,
Hey, Haley just had a baby boy. I forget, what's the baby's name? Oh, she's muted now. Anyway,
I'll ask you to unmute.
no, that's okay. All right, you all.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See you in Myrtle Beach next on April 15th or 16th.
Woohoo! Lucky you.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can we just
God-
have a moment of
God
silence?
willing, and the car will start.
Oh my
Oh
God.
boy, right.
Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy boy,
Nice.
Have a peace.
how about a moment of silence for all of us together?
Okay,
Yes,
let's
that would
all
be
have a
lovely.
moment of silence, and I'll break it with a J Baba. How's that?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Jai Baba.
J Baba, everybody.
Hey, Baba.
Jai Baba. Thank you, Jim. That was nice today. We needed that real
All
bad.
right.
What a gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. That was great. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Next month.
Drive
All right.
safely.
I'll
Next
see you.
month.
I'll
Drive
see you in my
safely.
dreams.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
The other dream, right?
We are all in a dream. So.
Many dreams.